Hello, Leo. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Modern Spellcasters Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. I don't know why that fell in my head real quick. And for the supportive oracle cards, the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Randy Valentine. All right. Relationship first, single second, and oracle cards where they are necessary. Okay. There's 3 cards there. Alright. The bottom card is the Five of Wands, which could mean there's a bit of conflict through the whole situation. I don't feel like it's overwhelming. I just feel like it could be like a wave of up more intense at times than others. Alright, so now I'm getting this is where we're starting. Your partner's making a quick move. I'm getting it has something to do with finances. Now, I'm getting that I feel like it's financial. It does feel like finances. If that's a job thing, or if that's something with investing, or if something that they're spending, or something, they're making a quick move. And they're definitely getting help from an outside source. So if it's a work thing, I feel like something's moving fast, and it could be like a promotion that's seeming to change some type of schedule or where they're working, something. Or if it's like a financial thing where they're needing some extra money, somebody else is lending it to them or helping them find a way to do it. Some of them are maybe getting a second job or something like that. But I'm getting, for most of them, it seems like it's financial. They're making a quick move. And there's somebody else helping them with this. And they're seeing this, which I see this in the challenge position, as judgment in their favor. Like, the fact that they're able to do it is a good thing, and it's like, since they can do it, they should do it, is how they're looking at it. Now, I'm noticing for you, when you find out about what's going on, you get these 2 cards seem to come in together. You have the King of Pentacles, but you also have the Death card here. And I'm feeling like the 2 of these together, something about the stability of the situation or how you view the situation it's like, I feel like the rug kind of feels pulled out from under you. Like, the way you were viewing how things were going, like, this is changing things up, and this is seeming to disrupt your life a little bit, or the flow of how you handle things. Because I'm getting the Death card with the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're not feeling as secure as you were before. Because the King of Pentacles, that's the person who feels very secure. But the Death card, that's the ending of something. And these 2 seem together. And I feel like it's the security you felt here doesn't seem to be there anymore, due to this change your partner has made. Or you might have thought things were better than they actually were, until this comes your way. I'm getting your partner is very happy, and whatever they're doing, it seems to be going very well for them. They're happy about the situation and the opportunity that they have. I'm getting on your side, though, you're still, like, that's the 2 of Swords. This is how you're matching up. They might be very happy and joyful about what's going on. You're feeling very conflicted. Like, I feel like this is shaking something for you. Especially if it was like some financial help from an outside source, because I don't feel like you saw that was actually needed. And you're still, like, you understand your partner's very happy, but you're kind of like, I just feel like you're kind of caught aloof, or kind of caught off guard. You're still not sure what to make of it. It doesn't seem to make sense to you. Like, the situation, the way it's playing out for your partner and why they're so happy and why they had to do what they did, I just feel like you're kind of like, to you it didn't seem necessary. And you keep looking at the situation, like trying to understand why your partner not only feels this way, but why they're doing this. Because to you, I don't feel like there's a lot of communication either. Your partner seems to be making situations or assumptions that this money is necessary or this has to happen this way. I don't feel like you're viewing it the same way. Because I feel like you're looking at it on your side like you could have taken care of this without this. Like that wasn't what they did, like the extra job or the extra money, wherever they're getting it from. To you, it doesn't seem necessary because you're like, I have more than enough. And you keep questioning, like, why is this even happening? It doesn't seem necessary. And I keep coming back to your side. If this is hitting with you, I feel like if this reading is really hitting with you, you're thinking this isn't necessary. And you keep questioning, why does your partner think it's necessary? I'm getting within the next few weeks, you're going to find out why. Because the Queen of Swords within the next few weeks, that's what this card is. The Queen of Swords is like, this is like, I need answers. The Queen of Swords is very skilled at communication. And I feel like you're at that point where you're like, I need to know. I mean, don't get caught up in the gender of the card, especially with gender reads. Excuse me. All right, why is this? All right, so here's the tough energy. You're not, it doesn't make sense to you. You're like, we have more than enough. Why are you doing this? To you, it doesn't make sense. There might be some bills you're not aware of. I feel like your partner's racked up a few bills you're not aware of. They're kind of hiding some bills from you. If this reading is hitting and it doesn't seem, it's like you don't understand why they're doing this. You don't think that it's necessary. I feel like there's like, I almost feel like maybe, like I've seen this happen before, especially with married couples. I've seen this happen with a friend of mine where one of the partners of the relationship will get a credit card in just their name and try to hide it from their partner, yet they rack up all this debt, and then they have to pay it off, and they're trying to hide even paying it off. I'm kind of getting that same line of thought here. Because spiritually, your partner has the Hierophant. It's like reaping the reward and paying for the debt. And I'm getting that. I'm getting it's financial, and I'm getting it's almost like they racked up a bill or something they have to pay for. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed what they did, but now they have to make up for it, and they have to bring in that money to take care of it. Thing is, I don't feel like you know about it. I don't feel like you know about it at all. And I'm getting this card, get more information. I know it's showing up on their side, but I feel like you need to get more information. I feel like they need to, I think they need more help in understanding what they're paying off. I feel like they need to come towards you and they need to tell you because something isn't right here. There's more information, but like, do you need to get that from them? No. Yes or no? They need to get it from you? They need to get it from you. But you might have to actually go to them to figure out what's going on so that you could help them figure out that they need to dig a little deeper because I feel like the situation's out of balance. The Five of Pentacles, they're trying to keep it hidden, but it's becoming more and more painfully obvious. The more they keep it away from you, like if you notice the woman on that card has her back to the get more information, but she's looking back at it. Excuse me, but she's looking back at it. She needs more information. This person, don't get caught up in the gender because it's whoever your partner is, but your partner needs more information and they need to get it from you, but I feel like they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed or they know they're going to get heat for it. Like you're going to be upset. Now, what helps the situation, they're rectifying it. I feel like they have to come forward to you and tell you what's going on. They have to be in the level. They do. They have to tell you what's going on. You can help them sort it out, but I feel like it's the semantics because going forward what makes this better is they're rectifying the debt. I get it's financial. So for most of you, I feel like this is financial with your partner. They're continuing to rectify the debt. They're continuing to, make up that extra money that they spent, or that they, whatever it is, they're taking care of it. They're continuing on that effort to make it right. What's helping you is the Hanged Man, which means I don't feel like you're the one kicking in the money, because I feel like it's financial. Granted, it's a general read. You'll have to decide for yourself if it's actual money, but there's something on their side they have to take care of, and you're still not able to take care of it for them. I don't want to say you're not able, but I'm getting that this is what helps. Like, you're letting them do it themselves. Maybe you're not able, but I feel like you're letting them take care of it themselves. The Hanged Man in this situation makes me feel like you don't think you should be. You should let them handle it themselves. And you are. The Hanged Man also makes me feel like you feel like it's... I'm getting like, it's not right for me to go in there and rectify this, especially since you hid it from me. I'll help you get it more, in tune with what you should do, but you need to rectify that. Now, these three cards and the remain positive on top of it is where this comes together between the two of you going out of this time frame. Once you know what's going on and they're still taking care of their debt, because I feel like it's debt. 9 of Pentacles. I don't feel like they like doing the extra work, but they're continuing with it. I don't feel like you like that the situation still persists, but, it has to play out this way. It is what it is. The nine of Wands on both sides, because this is what's coming between the two of you. You're worried about what else they're going to do, that they're going to rack up more debt again. You're kind of worried about this repeating in the future. I feel like this is a good lesson for them, because I feel like they're very unhappy that they have to keep trying to make up this debt, but they're also realizing that they have to, because I feel like they're taking the responsibility for it, but really not liking it. I feel like this is really good, because this is like, if this comes around again and they end up in a position where they're going to cause an extra debt, they're going to realize, you know what, I got to make sure I foot the bill for it too. But I feel like you're more, on your side, it's more like, is this going to happen again? What do I need to do to make sure this doesn't happen again? But these two are the top two cards. The bottom one, the strongest card in my opinion, is the Queen of Pentacles. Things are going back to a financially sound position. Both sides are going to feel better once this is rectified, because I feel like you're going to see that your partner really starting to feel the drain from doing the extra work or whatever they're doing to make up the money. I feel like they don't really care for it. And I feel like you're seeing that. I feel like it's helping them not repeat this in the future, but it's also helping you realize that they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that again, probably. And I feel like you're feeling more secure with it, because you're realizing they don't like having to do this extra work. I do feel like this gets better, especially when it's done and said and done and things are paid off, because I notice this is a future card, so it's going to depend on your situation. Excuse me. But when it's paid off and said and done, I feel like you're going to feel like, all right, they took care of it themselves. I have to give them credit for that. I feel like you're seeing they didn't really like it, but they did hold up their side and they did take care of it. So you're feeling good about, one, they took care of it, but two, that they didn't like it, and it's not likely they're going to do it again. Good. They're just saying through the process, remain positive, like try to keep an upbeat attitude, because I don't feel like it has to be a big, painful thing, but it's just how it's going to be handled going forward. I feel like realizing what it's actually that your partner's feeling helps a lot, because people make mistakes, but your partner's owning their mistake and correcting it. I feel like that's a big thing. I feel like that's a really good thing. Everybody's going to make mistakes, but when somebody owns their own mistake and corrects it, that's something notable. Good. All right, thank you for watching. I'm going to wrap this up here. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading, no, I got singles. I don't know where I was going. I got a little bit turned around there. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I just kind of my mind went somewhere else, and I was just like, oh, we're done. No, we're not done. Leo singles. I kept thinking, is this for Leo singles? No, it's not. All right. So now we'll do Leo singles. Messages for Leo singles. Empowering information that helps them move forward the way they want to. It was a very absent-minded moment for me. That's kind of strange. I don't know. That was weird. Weird moment. Leos, single Leos. Let's see if I can stay on track here. This happens when I get doing a few readings at a time. I just start to drift off. Not good. Okay. Okay. Bottom card is the Ten of Wands. Nope, the Ten of Swords, which is usually devastation. I'm not convinced this is going to work out bad. I just feel like how it plays out, well, we'll see. I don't feel like the whole thing's bad. But I'm getting like the Ten of Swords, I feel like for a while, and probably this whole, I don't know, it might feel like you're not happy through the whole thing. That's a devastation card. The bottom card is usually overall for the whole situation. I'm thinking though that you might have a better, yeah, okay. All right. So this may be the bottom card, but let's stick with me through the whole reading if you think, to see if it actually applies to you for one. I feel like the reason this is here might be more to your benefit than you're expecting. But you're like Ten of Swords. If you know the tarot cards, you're kind of like Ten of Swords going to my benefit. Nah, I don't know about that. You have a history with this person. You have a history with this person, and I feel like in the past it's been a no-go. It's been a no-go in the past. Now, and I feel like this has a lot to do with the other person. There's a history here, and I feel like the other person has, it's been a no-go, but I feel like it has a lot to do with the other person for whatever reason. There's a history with someone you want to be with. Now, I've got a very interesting thing here for where you're standing and where your head is. These are your thoughts. This is where you're standing. You got the Lovers and the Devil card. I feel like you're intensely attracted to this person if this reading's hitting for you. I feel like it's very passionate, but I feel like it's very upsetting because you can't have what you want. But you're having a very strong, passionate feeling towards this person. You'd like to be with them. You want to move things forward, but it's not seeming to work out. I feel like the Devil card is just because you're feeling it. You're feeling this, and you can't do anything about the Lovers. You can't do it because that's where you're standing. You're in love. You want to move forward. You can't. That's creating the Devil card in your thoughts. You're very angry about it. For some reason, it just doesn't feel like that's fair or right, or having these feelings so intensely is kind of aggravating you. I feel like for a lot of you, that's a bit of it. That's why you got the Devil card. You have such strong love feelings, but you can't do anything about it, and I feel like that's the really aggravating part of it, because it's really a heartfelt, strong energy. Now, in the center, you have the Page of Swords with the something else. The Eight of Pentacles. You've been waiting. You've been waiting. And you've been paying attention and looking for your end. That's the Page of Swords. You've been waiting for your end. You've been looking, keeping your eye open. Maybe more passively, not so aggressively, maybe more on the passive side, but you've been keeping your eye open. And you were thinking you were almost there. Because I'm seeing here, at the bottom, I feel like this speaks to this. You have the Three of Wands. You're ready to take flight on this. You're ready to start something and see if, try again. Or at least at this point, you feel like this could be a moment where you could give it a shot. Maybe it could happen. Yet, see, something's changing. With this person, there's a big change going on with this person. With this person, whoever it is you like, there's a big change, and I get that's why you have the death card at the top. Something is changing in their life. You're seeing your opportunity come forward. You're thinking it's almost there. You've been keeping your eye on it. Something's changing around them. It's coming forward, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to give it a shot. See if something can happen here. Three of Wands. Maybe it can take flight. Yet, when you go forward, I'm noticing you have the Eight of Cups with the choose a new direction. For some reason, you're thinking, you know what? I don't know. I feel like they're not responding to you in a way where you think it's conducive. They're not responding to you or going in your direction. Excuse me. I don't really see an interaction between the two of you, though. I feel like you're still keeping an eye on things, but you're seeing them going with other people or going a different direction. You don't feel like they're going towards you. There is a history with this person, and you're thinking, you know what? This hasn't worked. I mean, it hasn't gone in my favor as it is. I think I'm gonna walk away from this for now. It's the Eight of Cups, though, with the choose a new direction. I do feel like you go in a new direction and you don't move forward with trying to get things started. You were going to, but it seems like you changed your mind. But that Eight of Cups makes me feel like you don't really completely shut the door. Because I'm going forward to the end here. Now, there's more after this, believe it or not, but you got the Five of Swords with the Weight. Now, whatever got you to change your mind again, because I don't see you going towards this person, part of you is kind of looking at the situation like, you know what? I'll stay involved with this person. Because I feel like it's a friendship. You're on the outside, sort of. Like, you're not really, really close to this person, but you're close enough to keep them in sight. And I feel like you're kind of looking at this like, maybe I'll wait it out. I'll just, stay where I'm at. Maybe there's another possibility coming my way. I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. I know how I feel, but if it's not really a possibility, maybe I should let it go. I feel like you're kind of living in the Eight of Cups. Like, I should probably let it go, but maybe I should hold on, because if it did work out, it would be pretty great. Kind of going back and forth a little bit. So you're holding your position. With the Five of Swords, I feel like you're holding your position, and you're kind of trying to wait it out. Now, in the environment, for the other person, I get the Fool with the If You Believe. I'm getting the other person is just not seeing the possibility. I don't even think they realize that you're interested. They can't see the forest for the trees in this. But what I'm getting is, like, I feel like in the future you might get another chance, but I'm getting, like, if you're still feeling this, the next time you get an opportunity, you should just put it right out there. Either that or walk away from it. Just make your decision. Either put it out there or try, or just put it down, because I'm getting like this person isn't realizing you're interested. For some reason, they just don't seem to get it. Even if it seems like they really should, for some reason they're not thinking you're I'm getting some of them. It's not that they don't think you have any interest. They don't think you have a serious interest in them, which is a little different. They might be aware that you think they're attractive, but they might not believe that you really have a serious interest, like you want to be in a relationship with them. So the next time you get a chance, I feel like you might want to either just go forward and put yourself out there, or just put it down and walk away from it. I feel like that's the advice, like, because you're going to get one more shot. They're saying either take it or let it go, because it's going to be up to you to move forward. The other person will not. But like I see like here, you change your direction, which is fine. But at the end here, when you're waiting it out, the next time you get your shot, either take your shot or just walk away from the whole situation, because the other person's not going to move forward. You're going to have to be the one that moves forward. Good? Okay. Now I'm going to really wrap this up here. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.